happening, wouldn't it? Yes. Bright is it? Wait a minute. Bob, is it Bob invented the wheel? I'm sorry, yeah. Right. Oh no. This is a confusing thing. This is what's confusing of what I've been doing. Bright. Sorry. Bob is the strangler. Is two proper names. Right. That is an accident. Yep. Okay. Whereas Bright invented the wheel is a name in the description. Yep. Yep. Um, I don't see why that's not okay. That your intentions can determine whether or not the term is being used rigidly. Yeah. So here, I could introduce a term just as short for the description. Yeah. I think that's what's truly confusing about the way I set things up there. I do see that. But what I was suggesting was that in ordinary talk, when we use a term like the strangler, you can make perfect sense of these counterfactuals. When I say the strangler had a few bad breaks, otherwise he'd have been fine. You see what I mean? Those counterfactuals seem to make perfect sense in the way we ordinarily talk. Therefore, therefore, the strangler is not being used just as an abbreviation for the description. But you could use a term just as an abbreviation for the description. And I think that probably is a matter of intention. Yeah. At that level, you get to decide how you introduce the term. I think that's what was genuinely confusing in the things I did. Yeah.
So, is that basically what's going on here? I mean, I always thought that Kripke thought that a name just designates an object and was not fixed by the reference, or the definition description.
That's right.
I heard some time ago, I don't know what it was, that the name Bright gets fixed by the definition description.
That's right.
And so is that not what Kripke believes? I don't understand what place this has.
Kripke didn't really go very deep into this kind of name in his discussion.
Okay.
Yeah. So the following is a kind of qualification of what I just said about intention. If you have a picture on which you have the name, you have the object, and you have something like a sense of a description, yeah, fixing the reference. So suppose you have that kind of picture, then you really do seem to have a choice as to whether you regard the name as truly a rigid designator, the way I've been suggesting we do with Bright, or you could, just as a matter of intention, keep it flexible. Yep, that seems possible. But suppose that you have a causal theory of reference where you have the object causing the use of the name. That's what it is for the name to refer to the object. Then, if you have a name functioning like that, then could it be anything but rigid? I mean, I think Kripke's intuition is it couldn't be anything but rigid in that kind of scenario. If there's just the object and the causal connect with the object, giving the name significance, then if you subtracted the object, there wouldn't be anything left to constitute the name having the same meaning but a different referent. So intuitively, it seems like if you've got a term whose reference is being fixed by a causal chain and not by a description like this, then it can't but be rigid. Yeah.
But that's not what's going on here.
But that's not what's going on here, right?
So this is a qualification of something Kripke thought. This is not what Kripke thought. This is just some other possible where Bright is just a short version of the existing.
Yeah. It's showing that you can have that mirror image of what Kripke thought of the Hesperus phosphorus case, where necessity and aprioricity are coming apart. Yeah. Now, Kripke does discuss examples like the standard meter in Paris, and gave examples. He didn't discuss this particular case, but what Kripke did discuss was examples like you take. I don't know if it's still true. I don't suppose it is true anymore. But there used to be in Paris a bar kept at the right temperature that was the standard meter. Yeah. And everything else gets measured by reference to it. So suppose you say, is the standard meter 1 meter long? Well, sure it is. Is that a priori? Sure it is. Is it necessary? Well, no, because if the electricity had gone out, the thing would have shrunk or expanded. If you took a blowtorch to it, it would be a different length. It wouldn't be a meter long. So it's a priori that the standard meter is 1 meter long. But is it necessary? No. I mean, might have taken that very bar and teased it out so it was a mile long. A mile was much longer than a meter. So it wouldn't be a meter long. So what I'm saying, I'm giving this as a very simple version of, what you can, in some sense you can see very clearly what's going on. I mean, I realise that there's a level at which it's fairly confusing, but it's meant to be simple enough that you can see all the pieces, you can see just what is happening. And I think it's the same structure as the case that Kripke does talk about, namely the standard meter. So you can think of the name, the standard meter, being introduced as the length of that bar in Paris. Meter being, yeah. Sorry.
So this, though, does not have this kind of picture of reference.
That's right.
In that one, it gets fixed by the definition description. And so I don't
That's
see
right.
why the name Bright would be rigid. Because if it's fixed by the definition
Yeah.
description, the definition description is flexible.
Okay, that goes back to this exchange about does it matter, does intention matter? Yeah. So on the one hand, I think intention does matter, because that's what I was saying, it could go either way. You can make sense of it being rigid, and you can make sense of it being flexible. But what I was also saying was that when you introduce a name like Bright or the Strangler, then we actually do talk as if these names are rigid rather than flexible. Because we do make sense of things like, questions like, suppose Bright had not invented the wheel, would someone else have done it? Suppose the Strangler had been better brought up, would someone else waiting in the wings to commit those murders? These seem to make perfect sense. Suppose I say let n be the number of cows in this field. Yeah. Can't I make sense of the possibility that, after all, if there had been an outbreak of mad cow disease, there wouldn't have been any cows in this field at all, and n would not have been the number of cows in this field. Yeah, there are 4 cows in the field, and I say let n be the number of cows in the field, then n is 4. Yes. But 4 might not have been the number of cows in this field if there had been an outbreak of mad cow disease and they'd all been slaughtered. Okay. Right. But so it's not necessary that n is the number of cows in this field. But it is a priori. Yeah, because I couldn't have made a mistake about that. No. We have to. Yeah, that's a still further kind of case. Yeah, that can happen. Yeah, I was assuming that in this case it's not happening, and I think in the case of the strangler, that doesn't happen.
I mean, you use the guy who's the strangler rule as a description. When you say, all right, we're going to talk about the person who actually satisfies
Right.
that description.
Okay, I see what you mean.
None of that doesn't have anything to
Okay.
do with the description you use to fiction once you're talking about the meaning of
Right.
model.
It's a bit of gas that you use to lock onto the right object. Yeah, that's perfectly fair. Actually, I see what you mean. That's perfectly fair for how I was talking about across possible worlds. Yeah, but in the context of the ongoing police investigation into the whereabouts of the strangler, we don't throw it away. So if we're just thinking in the actual world about trying to find this person, then we don't throw the description away, because that's the only fiction who we're talking about. But you're right, that when we're talking about what could have happened in other possible worlds, then we're just locked onto the person and forgetting, then in that context we're forgetting about the description. Okay, I have a lot more to say to you on this subject, but I guess we'll have to postpone it till Monday. Are there any last questions, or does anyone want to sort it all out just before we go? I mean Wednesday. When I say Monday, I mean Wednesday. Of course, Monday could have been, no. Okay, well, that was all you today. I'll sort it all out and add some further reflections on Wednesday. Okay, thanks.